Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be checking out the official Outriders Broadcast number 5. And yeah, I'm actually kind of hyped for it because tomorrow is when we're going to get to play the demo. Now, they did also give us a couple of information about that demo. For those of you that are curious, still don't know what the exact timings and stuff are looking like. And I can show that to you guys right here. I should have pulled it up right before I started the broadcast, but I'm a little bit late. It's been quite a busy day. It's a busy day every day nowadays with homeschooling my kid online. That's been a bit of a struggle, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. But how's everybody doing? You guys having a good time? You guys having a good day? Hopefully you guys are. Hopefully we can make it better. We already released episode 12 of Third Fleet Podcast. So hopefully you guys have been looking forward to that. Just me and Gaijin chatting about stuff. And here we go. Where was it? It was this thread. Yeah, this thread right here. It's got all the information that you could possibly need. So, and I'm going to be going over it now. I'm going to be going over it now as we wait for the actual broadcast to start. Let me just lower the volume. I feel like that might be a little bit louder than I anticipated, so that should be a little bit better. It's number 1. Actually, it's number 2 in their thread, but you know, I'm reading this straight off of their official Twitter, for those of you that are not aware. This is a demo, not a beta. It is a demo and not a beta, which is a good thing. Because like most of these games, you know, they come out with their betas and then they always have the excuses like, well, it's a beta, so it's supposed to be broken, right? Like we get a lot of that, and it's interesting that the Outriders team is just like, no, this is a demo. There's like, what you get here is what you're going to get in the final game. There's no like, we're going to make it better. It's like, no, this is it. So it's very nice that at least people will be able to get, like, I've seen, I think somebody sent me a press release. I think it was PsychoCat. She sent me a press release saying that the demo is going to be about 3 hours of gameplay. So you get 3 hours of gameplay that you can just check out for yourself and figure out whether or not this is something that you want to get into. And it's going to be available on like every platform under the sun. So there's not even an excuse there, which is good. That's a very good thing. Now, it's going to be entirely free, no purchase or pre-order required, you know, like Ubisoft tends to do. It's like pay for the €80 version of our game and then we let you play it like 3 days early or some bullshit. Like, no, you can just get it. Demo's going to be available in Germany on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. To download demo for free on PlayStation, you need a PlayStation Plus subscription. I'm not sure if this is just Germany. I would assume it might be everything because the game is going to be always online, even if you're playing solo. So you might need a PlayStation Plus subscription, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure about that. Hopefully they'll answer that in today's broadcast. This is the release window for the demo. So depending on your zone, I can actually show this in presentation mode so that you get a better look at it. Depending on your zone, you can see for me it's going to be at 5 GMT, but basically it is going to be the same time at which this broadcast starts, except tomorrow. There's no preload. I've heard some people asking me if there was going to be a preload. No, there's no preload, at least up until this point. They haven't said anything about a preload, so you just have to download it when the demo goes live, and that'll be that. Demo will be available on the following platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S/X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, Steam, and streaming with NVIDIA GeForce Now. And interesting that the demo is only going to come to Steam, because I think that the full game is also going to come to Epic Store, but you know, it's going to be available on both of those. Download size for the demo is going to be 24 gigs, maybe more after you decompress those files, and on consoles it's 22. I would just count on about 25 to 30 gigs. That's what I would count on, because you know, these things change. Preloading is not currently planned to be available for the demo, but I'm hoping at least they do it for the final product. Crossplay will be available in the demo, but it will be in beta form. So this is a feature that is in beta form. So crossplay might be a little bit wonky, so don't be surprised if weird stuff happens. Could you hook control? Yeah, sure. I can zoom in. Should be able to read it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Twitter has this side thing that just doesn't go away. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but basically like all of these current topics, like I just want to focus on my feed, get this other thing away, but you know, it is what it is. There's a Discord, discord.gg/Outriders. If you're looking for people, obviously there's also our Discord, which assuming that the bot is here, I should be able to just type Discord. So feel free to come hang out. Or maybe the bot is not here yet. Come on, bot. Don't let me down. Either way, if the bot is here, eventually we'll give you the link. If not, then... Oh, yeah, it is running. Yeah, there it is. So you can join our Discord as well if you want to. We talk about mostly Monster Hunter stuff there and just like general stuff, and also post the videos that I'm working on. Demo is going to include the game's prologue and opening chapter, which means that gear and enemies that we come across are going to be early game variants. The further we get into the Outriders story, the more twisted, exotic, and powerful both gear and enemies will become. So obviously, you know, the difficulty is going to be somewhat limited. They do have that world tier system, but I think we're only going to be able to get it up to 5 because I've already went through these once because I was curious about some stuff in the demo and whatnot. But yeah. Demo runs up until the showdown with Goss, the first rival altered who may be even more dangerous than you. Some side missions unlock after defeating Goss. You'll be able to go back and explore the world, so they give you a couple of reasons to go back and play around a little bit more if you want to. Demo includes all 4 classes and 6 character slots, which means you can create all 4 classes without needing to delete anything. Your character levels are capped to 7 because obviously they don't want you going into the final game with like a fully leveled out, decked out character. This is going to allow you to earn your class's 4th ability and be able to mix and match your active skills in the demo. This also allows you to earn 2 skill points that you can apply to your skill tree. Fortunately, 2 skill points is not really that much, but obviously they're saving like all of the min-maxing stuff for the end game. You can progress up to World Tier 5. This is a difficulty thing. So we only get to experience up to Tier 5. I think it goes up to way to 15. Was it 15? I don't remember. But it can go higher than 5 in the final game. How does matchmaking mechanics work? I don't know because I haven't played it yet. I'm going to be learning that tomorrow. But I believe it's going to work like any other matchmaking game. You know, you matchmake into a specific mission if you want to, or you play it solo. Certain boss drops, there's everything random. I believe that stuff is random? I'm not sure. Lazy Man is saying dedicated loot pool? I don't know if that's a thing. That seems weird. Oh no, considering the theming on some of the weapons, that might be possible. Certain bosses might drop specific equipment. You're actually correct. Resources will be capped at a certain generous amount in order to safeguard balancing for when you go into the main game. I like the fact that they're doing this. Because, like, you wouldn't want people to grind the crap out of a demo and then just get into the main game and just have tons and tons and tons of resources. Not to mention that the resources that you get into prologue, I would assume, are not going to be that important as you advance forward, so they probably don't want to burn out players there. Basically, you should expect anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, depending on how many classes you plan on playing in the prologue. Personally, I'm probably going to play like one, maybe check out a little bit of another one, because I don't want to dive too deeply ahead of the actual game itself to prevent burnout. Resources are mainly used in our extensive crafting system, but it can also be traded for better gear from the in-game armors. The crafting system unlocks the full game once you're beyond the demo content, but you can save your resources for use with that system. You'll be able to transfer your progress if you play the main game on the same platform account. So, you want to transfer your progress to the final product. You want to make sure that you're playing on the same platform that you're going to be playing the final product. So, like, if you want to get the PC version, make sure you play the demo on the PC and not on PlayStation. Otherwise, you can't, you know, move your progress forward. I'm going to be playing PlayStation 5, but it doesn't matter because, you know, there's crossplay. So it doesn't matter where anybody else is playing. I'm going to be able to play with them. Progress will not transfer between the demo on Steam and the full game on the Epic Store. Keep that in mind. Demo's not going to include trophies or achievements. Obvious demos don't tend to do that. You are free to stream any part of the demo, no restrictions. Please note that there is a trailer that plays at the end of the demo. As this trailer contains licensed music, we recommend caution when streaming this section. Yes, and I believe that that trailer is also going to be available in the... they're also going to play that trailer in today's broadcast, which is going to suck. Means my thing is probably going to get claimed by somebody else, but, you know, whatever. I don't care, dude. I kind of stopped caring about YouTube's content ID system. It is what it is. Oh, but we did get the Bloodborne stuff back, in case you guys were wondering. I contacted Sony, and they was like, hey, release some man's videos, and they released it. Goddamn right they did. They ain't messing with Sony, man. It is what it is. Shields up, Kagran. What's up? bosses have dedicated loot drops. Okay. How live servicey is this one looking? Well, according to the developers, Nitzer24, the developer specifically said it is not a live service. The one thing that you can point at and be like upset is the fact that they are doing, they're forcing you to be online when you're playing the game. Like, you have to be online. There's no offline mode. But it is not a live service. It's just a full game. Boom, done. When we talk about melee, do we actually get to punch and kick? I've not seen a punch and kick. I think melee is going to be limited. Like, you have the slam down attack that I've seen. And I think you have like one melee attack per character. That's it. But it's not... Think of it more like, you know, the Destiny melee attack. I think that's more in lines of what it's going to be. But I haven't played the game yet, so you know. Will progress go from Xbox One and Xbox X? Yes, because it's the same platform. At least it should. And according to what they're saying, yes. Hey, two-dimensional, what's up? There's a great bull rush. Yeah, for the Devastator. But not every character has that, I don't think. Are you playing this game? I'm going to be playing the demo tomorrow, and that is when I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to be playing the final game. But do keep in mind that this game comes out really close to Monster Hunter Rise. So Monster Hunter Rise is going to be my priority, and this is going to be something that I, you know, if I do end up playing it, I will weave it between Monster Hunter Rise sessions every now and then. It'll basically be my thing to prevent myself from completely burning out on Rise and playing it nonstop. That's where I would see it falling down to. I don't know if I'm going to be focusing too hard on it or not, but again, a lot of these questions will only be answered tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I'm going to know what the gameplay actually feels like, and that is when I will be able to tell you guys whether or not I think it's going to be good. Rurikhan, where can I find your past Final Fantasy XIV streams? Twitch? No, you can find them on Rurikhan Unleashed. See if I can hook you up with a link. I think there's even specific playlists for each of them, but you can find that stuff here. In before Rory comes on with a fat stack of pre-gathered crafting materials waiting in his inbox mysteriously. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Is there like some kind of pre-order bonus for materials? Because I don't plan on grinding that much. Final Fantasy XIV is awesome, guys. I can't wait for Endwalker. As a matter of fact, Square Enix has quite a few games that I'm interested in this year. I mean, you have Outriders, you have 14, you have 16. They had Hitman, which a lot of people were into, even though that's personally not my kind of thing, but still, it's good. You're gonna smash this game and send you all of your unwanted materials. What the fuck? This video might be inappropriate. Can I watch it, please? Okay. No premiere music. I'll take my own music. Thank you very much. This is the kind of like a stretched out version that I've made of one of the tunes that Outriders has on one of their videos. Wish they made a looter shooter in the Vanquish universe. Dude, Vanquish is awesome. I loved Vanquish. I think it's very underrated. I think it's very, very, very underrated. As a colorblind individual, that video is highly offensive. Make sure to tell YouTube that. You know what I find offensive? This music. This music is offensive. Like, what the actual is this? Like, seriously. Who thought this was a good idea before a video? This is one of the biggest turnoffs of premieres, is having to listen to that before the video begins. Like, whoever thought this was a good idea, that person needs to get sacked, or at least a stern talking to. I can't be the only one who feels this way. What system do you consider buying this on? I plan on playing it on PlayStation 5. Wish they made an MMORPG in Mass Effect universe. I'm pretty sure that EA would love that. I'm pretty sure EA would be like, "Hell's yeah, guys! Why can't you make a Mass Effect MMO?" Anyway, let me close this. And let's unmute it now. And here we go. I'm actually going to mute this because this is going to be one of those tracks that's going to destroy my video through DMCA, most likely. But yeah, just know that there's a really cool music playing in the background. Jesus, this premiere is like dying. What the hell?
Hello again, my name is Lucy, and this is episode 5 of the Outriders Broadcast. Our aim with this series has been to unpack Outriders and dissect the game piece by piece, showing you guys exactly what you can expect from our huge RPG shooter. But I think you'll agree with me, showing isn't quite as powerful as you discovering the game for yourself firsthand. And today, we make that a reality. In case you missed the news, February 25th is the launch day of the Outriders demo.
We just talked about this.
Straight into the game and see for yourself just what makes it so special. And so this 5th broadcast will be largely dedicated to the demo. In today's broadcast, we have a detailed look at the content on offer in the demo. We take a look at what you can expect from the PC version of Outriders. And of course, we take on some of your questions and comments in our Q&A section. But before all that, as is broadcast tradition, we have to kick things off with a trailer. In case you missed it when it dropped at the Game Awards shortly before Christmas, here is the Mantra trailer.
Oh, I saw this one already. Interesting, they're reusing a trailer.
If you don't want to end up as worm fruit,
but it's got a good vibe.
What worked for you in the old world won't work here.
Mantra.
Running and hiding are simply not viable options. Here, if you plan on surviving, you need to shift your mind into a higher gear. So let me walk you through the mantras.
I definitely hope there's less running for cover and more aggressive. More aggression. That's what I want.
For cowards. Yeah, that's right. You can use cover. Nobody's stopping. But you're a biological sledgehammer. Act like one. Chuck yourself into the fray. 2, your powers are on tap. You feel that tingling in your fingertips? Your powers are ready to be unleashed. Don't keep them waiting. 3, you've got to kill to heal. There's no use licking your wounds. Want your health back? Get out there and take it. Violence breeds vitality. And finally, guiding philosophy to end. You have to think aggressive.
God damn. Na 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 na. Yeah, just imagine there's a really good music in the background. It's great. Na 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 na. The MCA is awesome. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, Outriders. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god.
With the Mantra trailer, we have introduced a sort of set of rules to live by on Enoch. Outriders has plenty of choice when it comes to combat, from the class you choose to the weapons you choose to wield.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
To how you decide to approach any given.
Like, I'm not downloading anything. What is your problem right now, YouTube?
With the Mantra trailer, we have introduced a sort of set of rules to live by on Enoch. Outriders has plenty of choice when it comes to combat, from the class you choose to the weapons you choose to wield, to how you decide to approach any given enemy encounter. Player choice is catered to quite carefully, but I will say this: Outriders is a game that rewards confidence. From the short power cooldowns to the class-related kill-based healing,
I love the word short power cooldown.
You have to play this game aggressively. So if you live by those mantras, you just might be able to make it to the high difficulty expeditions that we discussed on the last show. Little reminder somewhere around
This is one of the reasons I'm
hyped
hyped for this game. One of the main reasons.
Really get to test their skills. It's a vicious but highly addictive post-campaign mode we call Expeditions.
But once again, I'm conscious that I'm telling you how to play rather than showing or you experiencing it for yourself. I mean, the demo is here after all.
That's a nice joke, Chris. Jesus! YouTube!
Feels like a pretty good segue into a much closer look at what you can expect.
Dude, what the hell? Is there a Twitch broadcast of this? Because, like, YouTube is just
in terms of
dead.
content within the demo. So, here's me again with 10 things you need to know about the Outriders demo.
Yeah, there's one on Square Enix. Screw YouTube. It's just like destroying itself.
Which brings us on to number 2, multiplayer. This is the first time you'll not only be able to hop into the world of Enoch, but with the help
It's
of
a little
your
bit
friends
lower
too.
volume for some reason.
Outriders supports up to a 3-player team to tackle missions, explore the world, and progress through the story together. You can find a matchmaking terminal in your camp if you're looking for squad mates. But don't worry, if you jump into a lobby in which a player is further ahead in the story than you, the game will warn you before you fully join, to avoid any spoilers. More info on matchmaking and online play can be found in episodes 2 and 3 of the Outriders Broadcast, so check those out if you haven't already. Number 3, crossplay. Following on from multiplayer is that the demo will support a complete cross-play experience. This lets you play the demo with your friends and other players no matter what system they're on. The demo will have crossplay turned off by default as it's still a beta version.
Yeah,
but just
beta.
head over to the options, switch it on, and you'll be good to go.
Good to go is a
PlayStation 5,
relative term.
Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4,
We'll
Xbox
put
One, and
that to the
Steam
test.
and PC. No matter your preferred platform, you can play Outriders together. Number 4, transfer your progress. If you try out the demo and decide to go all in for the full game, you won't lose your progress so far and can transfer it across. This even includes if you play the demo on current gen and then buy the full Outriders experience on next gen, as players will receive a free upgrade to PlayStation 5
I'm boosting the volume for you
and
guys.
Xbox Series X and S versions. Don't say we never give you nothing.
It should be a little bit
Number
better.
5, an epic journey. The Outriders demo showcases the prologue of the game, which introduces the entire story. This is a true RPG at its core.
Alright, tell me the truth. You think the ECAs thought this whole plan through?
A mystery hides at its center.
Are these dialogue
Where is
options
this
gonna work when
strange
you're in
signal
multiplayer?
coming from? What does it mean?
Probably the
demo
host
will
gets
give
to
you a
make the
sample
choices.
of the epic journey you're about to undertake. Number 6, side quests. We won't restrict you to just the main campaign in the demo. It's swarming with side quests, which are replayable and will adapt loot and enemy skill to your current character level. Feel free to take on other missions from NPCs and really dig into the layers of this environment and its inhabitants.
What happened here?
What does it fucking look like? We got mutilated.
Side quests won't all be unlocked immediately though. Certain ones have criteria to meet before you can tackle
And
them.
before
which is
video
new
game,
again,
and before
with some
video,
only
video
becoming
game
available
journalists
once
go
you've
like, "Oh my
defeated
God,
the
they're so
Solar
rude in the
Tower
game.
boss. See if you manage
Why
to
can't they
find
speak
and
without
complete them
cursing?"
all. Number 7, weapons. Shooting is interwoven in the DNA of People Can Fly as a studio. With gunplay classics like Bulletstorm, Gears of War Judgment, and Painkiller, Outriders is a continuation of satisfying shooting. You might notice that you can dismantle weapons that don't take your fancy in exchange for parts. Also, you may well come across ore deposits throughout the demo. These
Ooh.
both relate to the expansive modding you can unlock later on in your journey within the full game. Remember, saves are transferred within the same ecosystem, so feel free to mine to your heart's content and have that loot handy for the full Outriders experience.
There is a limit. Remember what I told
More
you at
info
the start
on
of this
modding
video.
can be found on the Outriders YouTube channel. So give the weapons a go, whether you're the up close and personal type or prefer to pick off from afar. Number 8, powers. But combat isn't all about the guns. Oh no. The anomaly storms on Enoch have granted you unique powers, evolving you into a species called Altered. As you progress, you'll unlock more and more abilities that are exclusive to each of the 4 classes. From scorching waves of flames, to bending time and space, to summoning up an army of aiding assault weapons, to shoving a stone spike through your enemy's spine. Yeah, you get the idea. Powers are prevalent in the Outriders demo, and cooldowns are minuscule. Now, you won't have access to all 8 powers within the demo. You'll unlock the first 4, with the latter half coming later in the game. Try mixing up different combinations and see what outcomes you achieve. Number 9, create your Outrider. A staple of RPGs, and let's face it, the menu you probably spend far too long on is character creation.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And did you know, you can change the look of your character on the fly within each camp. In the full game, this means you can evolve your look as you go. But even in the demo, there's a camp where you can switch things up. Fancy a new hairstyle, or adding a badass piercing? Get customizing. Number 10, play aggressive. In Outriders, the scared hide and the hesitant die, because a key mechanic in the game is that you need to kill enemies to heal.
I'm very curious to see how
With
this
powers on
plays
tap
at
and 4 in total,
a higher
you can
level.
switch in and out
Like
within
on higher
the demo,
difficulty
and
levels.
yes, you can even hot swap them mid-gameplay.
Because higher difficulty levels
There's
is
no
always where
shortage of
things
carnage
really
to
get,
create on the battlefield.
kind of crazy.
Light them up, slice them into, employ a turret barrage, or crush them into dust. Get out there, Outrider. Keep updated with all things Outriders on our
Stardust Dragon
social
X3,
media
thank you
channels.
very much
Remember
for the
to
souls.
subscribe
Tip
to
of
our
the hat to you.
YouTube and
Appreciate
join
support.
us on the road to launch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Enoch.
Was that it?
Great stuff, Lucy. Lovely intonation, as always. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about the Outriders demo then. And hopefully you can see that there's a lot in there. And we are super stoked to hear how you all get on with it. So please do let us know. Drop us a message. Let us know on social media.
I'll let you know,
or
don't you
any
worry.
comment section that floats your boat. We would love to hear how you get on with it. Alrighty, something of a bit of a different flavour up next. A question we get a lot on the Outriders team concerns the PC version of the game and the surrounding features of the PC platform in general.
Why would
so
you be
today,
getting questions
we wanted
about
to
that?
shine a light on exactly that.
Because there's like
Sven,
one
my
video
good friend,
dedicated to all of
take it
that.
away.
They have one video where they literally go through all
We
of the
know how
friggin'
important
graphical
specs,
options.
stats, and options are to PC players. So we created this video just for you. Today we're going to showcase how Outriders shines on PC.
I think I already saw
covering
this
everything
video.
from the essentials all the way to the tiny details that make a world of difference. Here are the topics we'll be covering in order. Fundamentals, the bare necessities such as system requirements and graphics
Yeah,
settings.
didn't we see this
Quality
one
of life
already?
improvements, the things that will generally enhance playing experiences, and extra goodies. Aspects that may enhance your enjoyment beyond the game based
No, I
on
don't
the
think
hardware or
PlayStation 5
software
does
you own.
120 hertz. It's going to do 60 most likely.
Let's start with the absolute basics
Yeah,
here.
I've
System
seen this video
requirements.
already.
As you may see, our aim here was to target a minimum of 60 FPS, regardless of what spec machine you're playing on. With CPU from 2012 and GPU from 2014,
We'll see, Damino.
basically
I
if
hope
you bought
not.
a desktop from the last 6 years, you'll be fine. To be completely honest, we tend to market our games using high-end PCs, but are also aware that the average gamer may not have such a setup. We want to be transparent here, so take a look at this short segment of gameplay using the minimum, recommended, and ultra settings. And this brings us neatly to the all-you-can-eat buffet for all you GPU lovers.
Yeah,
All
like
of
I
the
said,
basic
they
and
did this
advanced
video.
graphic settings that can be changed to suit your PC's capability. Let's start with the general display settings, which lets you set up basic stuff like your preferred resolution and monitors. A cool thing to point out
Nicholas,
here is the possibility
you can
to
download
lock
it on
and
Steam
unlock the
tomorrow
frame rate,
at
however
around
you
this
see
time.
fit, and the options to adjust your general field of view, something we come back to in a bit. Our advanced settings will let you go even deeper. Next to the common presets, you're able to adjust about anything related to the visual presentation of Outriders. Mouse and keyboard support? Wait, is that even a question? Of
I
course
think it's
we have
only on
that.
Steam
And as
news.
typical with
I don't
most
think the
PC
demo is
games,
on
there will be
Epic.
key remapping functionality to suit your personally preferred layout. More of a pet person? Outriders will also support most first-party controllers, including Steam, Xbox, and PS4.
As far as I'm aware, there's no preload. They
We've
said on
integrated
Twitter they're not
support
going to
for
have
13
preload.
languages, with the majority including interface, full audio, and subtitles. Let's get on to the quality of life stuff. Outriders will support a full crossplay experience, meaning you don't have to be making any difficult decisions about where to buy the game. You will always be able to play with your friends, no matter their
This I
platform.
feel like is going to be
Hey,
another
you're
one of those key features that is going
We've
to
got you multiple
very
monitor and
important for
ultra-wide
this
screen
game.
elites covered too. Outriders will feature native ultra-widescreen support to feast your eyeballs on gorgeous vistas or bloody battlegrounds. This will alter the output resolution on the fly, depending on whether what is happening on screen
This is
is
for people that
creating a
don't have like
processing
mega
bottleneck.
rigs.
Essentially,
which is good.
DRS preserves frame rate and graphics quality by temporarily reducing the resolution until the blockage has been bypassed. Theoretically, you won't even really notice when DRS kicks in. And on that note, here's another brand new feature we haven't talked about yet. We are proud to announce the support of NVIDIA DLSS, which uses AI-based super resolution to boost frame rates while generating beautiful, crisp game images. And there we have it, a brief look into what you can expect from Outriders on PC. Don't forget to check the Outriders YouTube channel for the full PC Spotlight video. Stay
I
safe
feel
out
like
there,
today's
people, and I'll see you all
broadcast is
soon.
basically a recap.
Back to you, Lucy.
Thank you, Sven. So with the demo news and an in-depth look at what the PC version of Outriders can offer, we've answered two of the community's most frequently asked questions. But we're not going to stop there. Oh no, we are going to round out the show, as always, with a community Q&A. So Robbie, you're up next.
Thanks, Lucy. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to a jam-packed Outriders Q&A. In this broadcast, we're answering the big questions on demo and launch. So let's just jump right in. How does the game run on previous gen hardware and on older PCs? We understand how important it is for people to see a game on their platform of choice before committing to buy it. However, with multiple generations of consoles as well as PC, showing all of these is harder than ever. That's why we've made the
just
demo
play it.
available on as many platforms as we can
Yeah,
to
just
let
play
you
it.
all
Just
jump
play
into
it tomorrow.
Enoch
Boom,
and get
done.
a taste of the
Easy.
exact experience you will receive when you get the full game.
That's a good
What is
idea.
the
You
release
just
date
play it.
of
Boom, done.
Outriders on Stadia? Perhaps you saw last week, but Outriders will be launching on Google Stadia April 1st, 2021, in line with all the other platforms. We're really excited to bring the game to the range of devices that Stadia opens up, and are pleased to announce that the game will be taking advantage of Stream Connect, an exclusive Stadia feature that will allow players to see what their fellow Outriders are up to in co-op play with a picture-in-picture overlay. I've heard Outriders is coming to NVIDIA GeForce Now. Ah, you've heard correctly. As revealed earlier this month, Outriders will be coming to NVIDIA GeForce Now at launch too, meaning if your internet connection is up to the task, you can enjoy Outriders regardless of your PC's age or output. GeForce Now transforms nearly any laptop, desktop, Mac, Shield TV, Android device, iPhone or iPad into a PC gaming rig you'll be proud to play the game on. So those of you who are interested in trying Outriders using GeForce Now, you should really consider giving it a go.
Yeah,
tomorrow
Stadia's
with
pretty
the
much
demo
dead,
release.
Darth Eastman.
A few more additional questions
though
were
they won't
answered on
admit
our
it, but
online
yes.
FAQ, so go and check them out on our website now. Finally, as a special surprise treat for everyone, we are stoked to announce that we have partnered with Pop Art Creations to create a series of custom Xbox Series X controllers.
A series of Xbox Series S controllers. Play aggressive. Oh, it's going to be one per class. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, more than one per class.
While we won't be able to put these on general sale, we will be running plenty of giveaways for them via the Outriders social channels.
I want one
Thanks
of
to
those.
everyone that sent in their questions. Keep
Hey,
using
Square.
the hashtag Outriders.
Call me.
Stay tuned to our social channels to ask us any questions related to the game.
I want
Back
one.
to you, Lucy.
I'll take the red one.
Cheers, Robbie. And with that, we are at time for today's show. Remember, the Outriders demo is available from tomorrow on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Steam. Enjoy your first foray into Enoch. Have fun, and go and kick some ass. We'll see you later.
I don't know exactly what I was expecting, because like all of the other broadcasts were actually news. Like they would introduce the classes, they would introduce all of that stuff. So I was expecting more new things announced here, but obviously that wasn't the case. Let me get rid of this game filter that I did. Basically, this was more so to make sure that people were aware of the fact that there's a demo tomorrow, I guess was their main point with this. But, you know, I think most of you should be aware that there's a demo tomorrow. I talked about it already in my Outriders video. I have a video where, for those of you that tuned in today and you have no idea what Outriders is, I can link you guys one of my videos. Just in case you want to check that out, because I think I'm probably going to enlist this, because you know it's cool to check out what they're thinking about the demo and all of that, but in reality there's not that much that they've added. So if you want to know about Outriders, this is the video to check out, this one right here. And in that video I go over all of the features, all of the known things so far about the game. But yeah, I'm probably going to be enlisting this because I don't think there was that much content there. But yeah. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed the stream. Thank you all very much for coming to hang out. And now I'm going to get back to doing some other preparation for some more videos. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the longer discussion form videos that I've been working on, because those have been a lot of fun. And I have quite a few more of them planned for the future. But tomorrow, make sure to tune in at around this time. And I will be live downloading the demo, and then I'll be playing it on PlayStation 5 and, you know, checking out actual gameplay of Outriders and seeing my thoughts on it. And download as well. Maybe, you know, I'll go into matchmaking and stuff. Maybe I'll meet some of you guys along the way. But yeah, thank you all very much for hanging out. And remember, Third Fleet Podcast for today is already out, episode 12. Me and Gaijin talk about Yuna's adventure into Fatalis Nalatreon, which was actually really, really cool to hear and chat with him about. So thank you. Thank you all very much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.